Most money advice fails for a reason nobody mentions. It's not wrong, it's just out of order. And doing the right thing in the wrong order is how people who are trying hard still end up stuck. Here's the picture in the United States right now. The Federal Reserve found that 73% of adults said they were doing okay financially. But it also found that only 63% could cover a $400 emergency with cash. Read those two numbers together. A lot of people are fine, right up until the moment they aren't. So this isn't 5 tips. It's 5 rules in a fixed order, where each one only works because the one before it is already done. Quick note, this is education, not personalized financial advice. Your situation has details I can't see. Rule 1. Before you optimize anything, know your gap, the space between what comes in and what goes out each month. This sounds obvious. It isn't happening. Recent coverage of FINRA's survey work found roughly 26% of Americans are spending more than they earn. And the fix is not tracking every coffee forever. That's the version of budgeting that everyone quits, usually by week 3, and then feels guilty about for years. You need one number, once a month. Money in, money out. What's left? That's it. You don't need an app, a spreadsheet, or a system with a name. If the answer is positive, you have fuel for everything that follows. If it's negative, nothing else on this list can save you, because every other rule is funded by that gap. This is why it's Rule 1. Not because it's inspiring, but because it's load-bearing. Rule 2. Build a starter buffer before you do anything clever, because the emergency isn't hypothetical. The Federal Reserve found 59% of adults had at least one major unexpected expense in the previous 12 months. The single most common one? Car repairs, 30% of adults. So the buffer isn't about predicting the disaster. It's about making the ordinary one boring. And here's where most people get talked out of starting. Someone tells them the number is 6 months of expenses. 6 months is a fine destination. It is a terrible starting line. It's so far away that the rational response is to not begin. A starter buffer has one job, and it's much smaller than that. It has to be big enough that a $400 problem stays a $400 problem, instead of turning into a debt that follows you for years with interest attached. Start where the Fed's question starts. $400. Then keep going. Rule 3. Treat high-interest debt like a negative subscription, one you're paying every month for something you already bought. Here's the scale. Secondary coverage of New York Fed data put the average American credit card balance around $6,500, with total card debt near $1.25 trillion. And this is where the order really bites. The Fed found that among people who said they were finding it difficult to get by, average card balances had climbed more than 35% since 2023. That's the trap. No buffer means the emergency goes on the card, and the card is exactly what makes the next emergency unsurvivable. Rule 4. Only now, with a known gap, a buffer, and no toxic debt, does investing become the powerful thing everyone promised. And when you get here, the guidance from Vanguard is almost disappointingly plain. 4 things. Have clear goals, stay balanced, keep costs low, and be disciplined. That's it. There's no secret 5th thing. And notice why this had to come forth. It answers the question everyone actually has. Should I pay off the cards or start investing? Look at the two things side by side. Investing returns are uncertain, and they take years to show up. High-interest debt is certain, and it compounds right now, this month, whether you look at it or not. Paying it down is the closest thing to a guaranteed return that exists in personal finance, which is why investing while carrying expensive card debt is running up an escalator that's going down. You might be moving. You're not arriving. Rule 5, and it's the one nobody makes videos about. Protect what you've built. Identity, income, insurance, documents. Because the first 4 rules are all offense, and it takes years to build a buffer and pay down a card, but only one uninsured disaster, one stolen identity, one lost paycheck with no cover to erase it. Progress you can't protect isn't progress. It's a loan from luck. So here's the thing worth keeping. The 5 rules aren't the insight. The order is: know your gap, or nothing is funded. Build the buffer, or the emergency becomes debt. Kill the toxic debt, or investing is an illusion. Then invest. Simply. Then protect it. Same advice everyone gives you. Sequenced so it actually holds. If you only change one thing this month, make it the first rule you're currently skipping, not the last one you're excited about. Tell me which rule you want pulled apart next. Debt, emergency fund, investing, taxes, insurance, or scams.